Hello everybody, JTSREVIEWSUK, and today we're going to be reviewing the Gillette Skinguard Sensitive. Right there. You get a 4-pack, they're disposable, and it says here you can do 40 shaves. And it also says on the top here, help reduce irritation, right there. Yeah, again, most of them anyway do. Clinically tested for sensitive skin, it says on the top as well, if you're wondering. And basically it's made in Poland, and basically it just gives you recycling and the best a man can get, or whatever it is, which is not really the best a man can get anymore. You can get all sorts of razors now that are much more better than and much more cheaper than Gillette these days. You can even get a double edge and it's much better. Anyway, taking the razor out of the box, you get this razor right here, which is a nice white handle razor right there. They've gone really cheap on the blade guard right there. It's just made of card for some reason. So taking this off is very, very tedious. Unlike this one that actually had a real plastic guard on it. This one only has one of those cardboardy plastic guard things that come off. It's not that good. Anyway, this one has 2 blades right there that are separated right there, a lubrication strip and the skin guard. It does swivel like that, and basically these two are basically identical in handles and somewhat styles, except for this one's a 3-blader altogether, and this one's got 2 separate blades. I've been looking forward to this sort of razor for a while because I've been intrigued of how they've done this, how they've separated the blades and how it would behave through a shave. But it's the same sort of handle, same as the good old style one right there, that's in green there. But this one's in white, as you can tell. Is there anything else on here? No. So it's basically just a 2-blader skin guard, and yeah, it looks a bit like the Mach 3 with the blades. I think they use all the same blades, to be honest. Gillette, they use the same sort of blade style now when it comes to this. So, you know, if you missed the Mach 3, you know, all these other ones are near identical. I don't know how this is going to be much more skin protective, because to be honest, they're all been kind of skin protective in their own way. Unless people have had problems with all the blades being together, I haven't got a clue why they separated them, but it does intrigue me to make a video on it. So, without further ado, let's have a shave with this. Okay, let's have a shave with this razor right here, which is kind of unique because it has separate blades and all that. What's it called? Skin guard. So let's have a shave with it. Using Wilkinson's Sword shaving cream stuff. Okay, let's wet the face. Quite an interesting razor, this one. And interesting how it shaves and how it performs. Probably the same as the 3-bladers and the 2s and even the double edge, to be honest. They'll be able to do the same to me. Alright. If you see any flashes, by the way, it's because we're in the middle of or close enough to a storm outside. So if we lose power or something at random, it'll kind of be interesting to see. But, you know, maybe not. I don't want to tempt it anyway. Makes filming a lot harder anyway. Right. That's the moment. Yeah. Okay, let's give the Gillette Skinguard a go. Let's go. To start with, I thought it was going to be kind of uncomfortable, but no, it seems to be gliding nicely with the two blades. Because you look at the two blades and you think, oh dear, this is going to look bad for a shave or something, I don't know. Anyway. The skin guards are working well. It's not clogging up, which is a good sign. I mean, the separate blades, of course, though. And seems all right so far. Go for a second pass. Time to get some more razors, you know, for the next time, because it's the last one in the lot for now. So it'll be dead quiet this channel for a while, about 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. So the second pass for the Skinguard. No blocks, no problems. Lubrication strip working well. Not as well as the other one was the other day. That one was lube city, that one was. Interesting to see what the cut performance is like with this thing when I'm done. Okay, that'll do. So, how did I get on with the Skinguard? Well, there's nothing to be scared of. It's actually a very nice, pleasant experience. I was a tad bit scared of it because the way it was separated like that, I thought it was going to cut me badly or something because they were separated or something. But yet again, we've all used double edges and it's all been the same, so nothing to be so worried about. Grip on the handle was similar to the green one, and you know, it swiveled really nicely. Anyway, let's quickly do a field test and see what it did. So, going down, kind of smooth. Yeah. I think that's kind of smooth. Yeah. Going upwards here. Not a kind of a rough feeling actually going upwards. I'm kind of shocked because it's by Gillette and you would have thought it would be better than that, but obviously not. But going upwards, it's somewhat missed, and sideways, it did an okay job, but it always misses that bit anyway. But I think that's disappointing. So yeah, it's not a bad razor. Is it worth that much money for a 4-pack or for something similar, you know, on the market for a normal head, you know, that you can change? I probably would say not really. I mean, it's probably the biggest gimmick I think I've ever seen from Gillette so far. And I've seen a lot of gimmicks from Gillette. It's kind of cool looking, but do you need skin guard? Not really, because they've all got skin guards these days in the blades anyway. And you've got like a guard anyway on the bottom anyway to guide you with the hairs anyway. And if you're going to a two blade, you might as well just stick to a double edge, because then you've got two edges of a blade anyway to work with, and it works as similar as this thing does. So my rating will be, I'm going to give it about a 6.5 out of 10, because it's overpriced, and that's why I'm deducting it mostly, and because it's just a big gimmick really. And yeah, it does cut, but it doesn't cut 100% as good as the previous razor, the free blader, and most of the double edges, to be honest. Double edges probably beat this thing. It's not a bad disposable, I will use them, but it's like, yeah, 6.5 out of 10, that's all I'm giving this. The grip on the handle's pretty good. So let's just give it a 7. Let's make it a close 7 or a 6.5, because to me it just didn't cut the mustard with me. And this is the one I was looking forward to the most because of the two blade design, and it's kind of disappointed me. The lubrication strip is basically as mid as most of the Blue 2s and Blue 3s and all that, and the other one was like Lube City, as I said. It's not a bad razor, I wouldn't say it's terrible. It didn't cut me or nothing, so that's why I'm giving it about 7. So a 7 out of 10. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And have you used this razor, and what do you think to it? Thanks for watching.